Just realized we should fight some of these guys, because that's... We'll get alright XP from these ones. I definitely love having this new ability, the Armor Crush. It's big. I think, what did we sacrifice for? We kind of sacrificed a bit of points in like Thorned Armor, maybe, and like the mainly Ferocious Roar, but I don't feel like it's as necessary, especially because of the cooldown. Oh, cooldown's not bad, but yeah. Armor Crush definitely seems better. Wait, well, way better, but yeah, I don't know. There might be something else we can sort of get rid of. I'm scared of changing anything, honestly. Could be keeping us alive. A lot of the blue points you would have grabbed would be decent. Because where we're at the moment, like, yeah, Bear Brawl, I know, right? It's beating up bears. Showing them who's boss. Ooh, I should cleanse that. It does get a bit scary when I get a heap of these, like, things. Really ones to not take are Sacrifice Traits and Vigilant Roar. Yeah, all the taunt stuff, right? Thunderous Roar and Sacrifice, yeah. What level are you going to do Hardcore to? 50 or 150? 150 if we can. Yeah, we're going to go all the way. Definitely. That's the plan. Haku, welcome to the chat as well, by the way. Hope you're well. But yeah, I kind of started this character not expecting to survive that long, to be honest, because I'd never played Bjorning before. I didn't know how like powerful Bjorning was, and we just kept surviving. And honestly, if I can get to Moria, like through Moria, that feels like a really good achievement. And if we die after that, then, you know, it's whatever. Like, it would be a really cool goal to get to Moria and through Moria. That feels like our current goal. Like, our current goal is to get to Moria, then, you know, try to get through Moria, and then after that point, yeah, just kind of working through expansions and seeing how far we can get. But it would be really cool to get all the way. And then if we get all the way to max level, we might try some interesting things. Like, I may just keep the character alive so that we can play new expansions when they come out. But I feel like it would be really cool to do some group content at the end. Find some people that know I'm hardcore, you know, and go do some actual endgame content. Just to see what happens. If we die, whatever, that's it. But, you know, feels like a pretty cool achievement to be able to get to the end hardcore and then just see what we can do hardcore, you know. Moria is definitely one of the scarier locations, yeah, for sure. Thankfully, I've done Moria quite a bit, but yeah, it is. Falling is the biggest enemy, 100%. Aku, you're 100% right. I talk a lot about it, like, all the time, that it's like, we've got to be careful of this cliff, and this location we've got to be a bit careful going to because of this big falls, and, like, we barely ever talk about safety with fights. It's more about safety of falling. I stay well away from heights, if I can. One more bear. There we go. Yeah, Moria has a lot of big fall spots. Thankfully, I think I've reprogrammed my brain playing LOTRO hardcore. Like, normally you just do things like auto run in a direction, you know, in Moria and stuff. And I actually, Jeff's stream the other night, like, is it Slacker Jeff or Jeff Slacker? he was playing Moria, and it was so funny because he was talking about like, oh, like I'm not sure where I gotta go, and I'll just auto run in this direction, and we can figure it out. And I just thought like, it's Slack Jeff. Yep. Apologies, Slack Jeff. I'm bad with remembering names, but yeah, he was saying like this auto run in a direction. I was just thinking like, man, I cannot do that. We can't be auto running in a direction randomly. Like, but normally I play like that as well. That's normally what you do. You just kind of like, where do I go? And you just start walking in a direction. Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny just thinking about that. But I think I've reprogrammed my brain around hardcore now that like I'm just careful with those things. Like I don't fall off cliffs, like little cliffs even. If there's like a staircase, I don't just jump off the edge, which I normally would. And if you die, you're like, oh, whatever. I'm a lot more careful with that. Following all the paths, and there's places I've probably walked that I've never walked before because I've followed the paths. Oh, if there's any more of these around, that would be great. Oh, there's a hawk. Kill him. Yeah, Slack Jeff seems like a legend as well. Awesome guy. I was enjoying watching him going through Moria and having some fun there. I imagine he's kind of newer to LOTRO, but it kind of seems like he's got a bit of experience there. Like, let's see. The Nazgul were denied passage across the Bruin at this crossing. Hold the bell. It glows with a pale light. Glorfindel, the Beryl. Okay, I'm just going back to him. Easy. See if we can find any worms around here. There's one. Oh, they're not showing up because they're neutral mobs. That's why. Okay. Another one. How are we going for time? We'll probably do a bit of a longer stream. Guess I should take out one of these as well. LOTRO Guardian, hello! Hope you're doing well. We are playing some LOTRO today. We are back. Currently in the Trollshaws. Yeah, for anyone popping in, we're kind of pretty much finished off in Evanim, I think. So we're just trying to get some levels. Trying to get to like level 40. And then once we're at level 40, we can start going into some other areas, or just sort of before level 40 even. Yeah, exploring around some Trollshaws, doing some of the book quests. Just fighting random mobs while we do that. Get some levels. Been doing pretty good, really. I'm kind of determined to like get to level 40 this stream. I don't know. Might be a bit optimistic. I do still have iced coffee left, so, you know, if that can keep me going. Drink some water. Water check, everyone. Hydration check. Posture check. Ugh. And we're back. Actually do a nose blow check as well. Do you like the Beyonding gameplay? I do, yeah. It's a lot of fun. Honestly, like, I wasn't really much of a fan of Beyondings before I started this, like, hardcore character. But I am really enjoying playing it with, like, the landscape difficulty really high and it being hardcore. Like, I feel like all the abilities and stuff, like, are super valuable as a hardcore and on max landscape difficulty. It's, yeah. So I was saying earlier, like, I do prefer a lot of the time in games like MMOs, a class that, like a warrior, or, you know, classic warrior class, or like a warlock or something. I like just being a simple person and being able to have my outfit change as I go, you know, and I don't really like the whole shape-shifting thing, just like for cosmetic reasons, but I think because we're hardcore and it's all about surviving, it's changed my sort of outlook on the character a bit. I haven't cared as much about cosmetics. Like, we're currently wearing all of the gear we have actually equipped, like, as our cosmetics. This is all like the actual gear we have equipped, apart from like the helmet, which I've hidden because it's a bit funny. But I just like kind of, I would normally work on cosmetics for a character and make them look really cool, but I've really enjoyed just playing it so you can see exactly what I'm wearing, as funky as it looks. Sanguine OD, welcome in. Hope you're well. Yo, yo, yo. But yeah, I find we get to use our full array of abilities in max landscape difficulty and hardcore. Compared to when I played a Beyonding once before, but I think I only got it to like level 10. And I think if you're playing without landscape difficulty, you just don't end up using a lot of the abilities because you don't need to. And so it can personally feel a bit sort of simple. But we use everything. We've got fears that we use, we've got thorns, we've got wrath generation, we've got like AoEs, and now we've got armor crush as well, which gives us like more like incoming damage on enemies. We use our like cleansers for diseases, we use our corruption cleanse for dealing with like the Eye of Sauron, like debuff that appears in landscape difficulty. I love having like a simple dot, like a damage over time beast swarm, which we also buffed up to reduce skill inductions and attack duration on enemies, so they attack slower when this buff's on them, but when that like ability's on them. But I feel like most classes would be like that though, if not all, that you use a lot more of your skills if you're on landscape difficulty, because you kind of have to. You're pushed to use more of them. Here we go. Nice. How's the progression going? Good. Yeah, it's going great. We're currently in the Trollshaws, doing like some kind of catch-up quest leveling up here. We were in Evendim for a long time, from about level 30 to like level 37. And yeah, we're just over in the Trollshaws now, doing some of the book quests now, catching up with that. And we're kind of just filling in levels until we get to level 40. And then we're going to be going and doing like a heap of quests in other areas, like checking out Angmar and checking out like Misty Mountains and Forest Shell, potentially the Wildwood. And then once we're at 48, we're going to Eregion, because I want to do the pre-quests outside of Moria in Eregion. They're really cool, and I feel like a lot of people miss it as well. I've missed it before. When I first played, I completely missed all of Eregion, because you out-level a lot of time in Angmar, so then you just go straight to Moria. But I really like doing those sort of quests around Eregion leading up to Moria. There's some cool sort of story stuff there, and I love the vibe of Eregion. It's cool. Let's go back. Yeah.
What do you need?
Stables. Have you learned anything from being hardcore in Max Landscape compared to the average experience? Yeah, definitely. Like I was just saying with the class, the Yawning class, like there's skills and abilities that I never have used before really, or touched, because you don't really need to, you know? So there's a heap of stuff like that. I've been paying more attention to gear systems in the game, like crafting and gear rewards from quests or from mobs that you find along the way, like, you know, which is something I do normally focus on anyway, even if I'm playing a normal account and you don't really need to because you're powerful. But I still like to do that. I love that experience of getting like cool gear, even if it doesn't do much for me. But in landscape difficulty, it does so much more. So it's even just been more fun to really deck ourselves out in like full crafting gear. And we haven't done like a gear check for a while, but we haven't had to because we've been waiting to get Dwarf Iron, which we actually just have now. So there might be some gear sets we can make. But because we did Evendim, like I've got these items from Evendim that are really good. This like set stuff you can get from Evendim, which we should go back actually and spend the rest of our tokens, I realize. I think there was like a sword that we should get. But yeah, I've learned lots of different things. I feel like I keep kind of finding new stuff. Playing hardcore and stuff.
How can I be of service?
Certainly yes. I also feel like I'm always learning new things every day in LOTRO. Like even just normally playing. Every day I learn something new. I mean, I've learned a lot today of random things, like yeah, Azrathor's like, you know, shown lots of different things. My lord. Did I spell that wrong? No. Damn it. No, 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 don't look up there. No, no. I love how, like, this random elf just said, Mordorith, long thought defeated, has returned to Angmar and rules once more in the Witch King's name. And then there's just, like, Death standing in front of me, dressed up, like, looking like Sauron. He's right here, guys. He's right here. Oh, where's Glorfindel over here? It would be good. Yeah. Oh my god. It's getting to that time of the night, guys. If I start slurring my words and it's getting to sleepy time, it will be good when you're a higher level and the gear looks cooler. I like the gear set in Gondor. Yeah, that's what I'm really looking forward to as well, is actually seeing the style of the sets on us as we go, and like locking ourselves from doing cosmetics kind of is cool like that, because we get into a new area and we get a whole new set. Like when we started off in Bree and with the crafted gear, we looked all different, and then we got our Evendim set and it's all like green, you know. Get some more protein coffee. That's a good point. There's more protein coffee. I'm also drinking from my Green Dragon mug as well, so this like gives a +1 stats when consumed from this. Ah, Galadriel, my lady. Now, isn't this the perfect triangle right here, you know? Wait, Galadriel, isn't that like that character from Rings of Power? JK, JK, JK. I'm not serious.
How can I be of service?
You have returned, huge Jack man. Did you notice any change in the burial I gave you when you arrived at the field? I didn't, actually. The burial began to glow. That is what I expected, and I'm glad it was so, for it shall be our means of locating the Nazgul that remains hidden within the wilderness. The 9, servants of the enemy in shadows beneath his greater shadow, are creatures of such evil that the land cannot bear their presence. This burial will glow in places where they have been. Will allow us to follow the missing rider's trail. I do not often travel into the wild, though I will do so when the need is great. As the Ranger Aragorn or his small friend Frodo Baggins could tell you, the Sons of Elrond are better suited for directing your search for the missing Nazgul. I leave my burial in your care for the time being and ask you to return with it to Illidan at his camp, Thorinhad. He will know where you should bring it to follow the traces of the Nazgul. Go with speed and with clarity of vision. The burial will help you to find this stray servant of the enemy. But what will you do when you find him, I wonder? Ooh, what will I do? I'm going to give him the old... Yeah. One of them. Wait, he was talking about the rider, right? Better watch out. The Galadriel run animation is hilarious. I was paying too much attention to that. I didn't even notice. Gotta go now. See you, Bev. Take care. Harold, thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I hope you are well and stay well, and I'll catch you around next time. I really appreciate you hanging out. Enjoy your Friday. Cool, he's down... Yeah, easy. Romo Bear Wrestler? Whoa, 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 come on, dude. Come on. Bear Wrestler, huh? Bear... Oh, he's gone. Okay. I can wrestle. I can wrestle. Fight! Yeah. Suster. Another unique name. Alright, Death, we're going off to Thorinhad. Oh, I'm actually getting a bit chilly. It's getting a bit cold in here. I'm just gonna put on a... I need to put on a jumper. 1 second. I know a lot of you guys are gonna be like, a jumper? It's summer where I am, but it's winter down here. Well, it's the end of winter. Oh. Gotta have our woolly bear coat on. Get that away. That's better. Oh, that feels better. Just don't like this cord. Ugh. Sorry, listen. That's better. One thing with this jumper is the cord. But my headphones just rub on like the zip and I feel like it makes an annoying sound. Ugh. 2 more days of winter and my gardening opinion has already ended. Yeah. Yep. It's like those really chilly nights towards the end of winter that we get though, you know.
How can I be of service?
The words of Lord Glorfindel are most wise, and his gift of this barrel brings me hope that we may be able to regain the trail of this missing Nazgul. You have my thanks, huge Jackman, but now I must determine where we are to bring the barrel in order to reveal the Nazgul's location. I recently bought one of those giant robe hoodies and it's so good. I can roleplay my character in real life. Yeah. Yep. You'd be experiencing the cold as well, I'm sure. I wear a t-shirt while working now, so oh, okay. Yes. Spring, yeah, true. I've given some thought to our riddle, huge Jackman, and while I do not know if this is the answer, my heart tells me that we must exhaust this course before we can be sure it's fruitless. Many caves dot the wilderness of the Trollshaws, home to the creatures that give this place its name. The missing Nazgul suffered some grievous hurt when caught between the fires of Glorfindel and the Ranger Aragorn, and the waters of the Bruin. And he must have escaped to some secluded corner of the wild to regain his strength. I believe he fled to one of the troll caves. I will write down the names and locations of 3 caves. Descend into the deepest chamber of each and hold Glorfindel's barrel aloft. We must learn if the Nazgul hid within one of these caves in order to pick up his trail. Bring allies to these caves, for the trolls that lurk within the dangers are dangerous. Here are my notes. Cool. But we can use the elf stone, I think, right? Ooh, we get a really good sword. Nice. Cool. All the wattle is blooming and so many other spring flowers. It doesn't feel like winter anymore. It's early spring for sure, yeah. 8 degrees here right now. Ooh. What's the temperature here? Yeah, it's 8 degrees here as well, as we're all literally exactly where we are. That's really funny. The Daphne, yeah. Alright, so now we have this quest here. We have to go to these like 3 places. This is going to be a bit interesting. But we may as well do it. I'm trying to think like what quests we can do around here to get some more levels. Oh, look, he was a human for a second. Yeah. Yeah. Only when I'm mining and or riding on horse. Pretty much. I'm in my safe place when I'm in bear form. In my safe place. I'm a bear. Imagine bear riding horse. Raiding horse would be even more insane. That would be so National Geographic. Yeah, God. That would be. You're right. Here we see the young Bjorn. He has found a horse to. Where can I use these? I guess in the caves. If you drink the plus 10% coffee while in Wanderlust, it's actually the same speed as Journeyman riding mats. Yeah, true, because it's an extra 10, isn't it? So it's 68 and that's 78. The coffee drink, I feel like I don't remember how you like get them and stuff. You probably just got to buy them at this level, I imagine, from the auction house, like, right? Or like a cooking thing or something. Let's go in. Now, here we go. Okay, yeah. Nice. Oh, there you go. Cups of East Limit. Yeah, I've seen these before. True. Cooks make them. Yeah, okay. That's nice. We have the inspiration buff, right? Well, these guys are actually elites now. Ooh. Alright, focus time. But I really don't do much damage to these guys. Ooh. I had a character who made them and we did a duo together when we were both hobbits. That's probably where I remember it from, yeah. Cooking seems to be a very universal profession, right? Yeah, I guess. I've never been, I've never really had a cook profession. Or like, but I feel like cook and farmer and scholar kind of all go together, right? You need farming to make it work, yeah. My main is a cook, gets the most use at endgame. Yeah, 100%. It's one of those like endgame ones. Like that's another thing as well. I think Sanguine, you asked earlier about what things, you know, have changed, what have I learned through hardcore or max landscape difficulty. My professions like metalsmith, weaponsmith, and jeweler actually are quite useful. Whereas like normally there is a lot of other ways to get better items and better gear. So like if you actually want to have like the best profession, you probably go like cook, farmer, scholar, and then something else, you know? Because you actually get unique things from that are harder to get otherwise, like the hope tokens and the sort of critical buffs the skulls give you, and then cooking items and all that sort of stuff, yeah. It's always needed, yeah. But yeah, I've loved going all of the sort of armor and weapon crafting ones as hardcore, and we'll probably drop weaponsmith eventually. Maybe. Because once we get into Moria and we get legendary items, there's not much point to have weaponsmith, really. So maybe we'll get scholar, because we can have scholar separately by itself, right? Scholar takes the longest to level up as well. Hello, Barkarus as well. Hope you're well. Cook, Farmer, Forester, and Prospector. So I can gather all the mats while I quest. True. Me as a dwarf. Can be a blacksmith, yeah. I always love leveling like the mining professions in MMOs as well. I always find like the woodcutting, even though the woodcutting ones are like pretty much the same, but like scholar and farming, I just prefer running around mining ore and using that. I don't want to like collect little lore things or pick up wood. I want iron and steel. The ones that are most useful early on become kind of meh at later levels. Exactly, yeah, 100%. Yeah, I've heard that as well. That's why we'll probably drop some. Like, Armorsmith's probably always going to be useful, and Jeweler, I assume, maybe. But Weaponsmith, once we get to Moria, there's doesn't really seem like any reason to have Weaponsmith. Yeah. These guys take so long to kill. What's my inspiration? Jeez. Like... I've got to actually be careful that I don't run out of my inspiration time. Because I essentially have 15 minutes to do each of these little dungeons. I guess for you it's more relevant because you're dual wielding. Ah, true, because I'd have the one-handed and then, yeah. That's a good point. Though honestly, like, I might just two-hand. You can refresh at the start of each cave. Yeah, but I mean like we've got 15 minutes in each cave run and then I've got to run all the way back out, I think, right? So I kind of need to... Yeah, we can probably run pull them a bit though. And just out heal it. Yeah, I'm wondering what the advantages would be compared to us if we were dual wielding, because we can only have one legendary item, right? Is that how it works? Like you can only have one and then our offhand would be a normal item? I kind of wondering if it's worth just going two-handed. Yeah, it shouldn't take too long. I mean, but also, like... Yeah, we're making good time. If we were actually clearing in and out, we would be fine. The DPS isn't that different if you're blue. It's more like cosmetically, right? And I feel like setting in on a two-handed cosmetic thing would be good. I do prefer visually, like, two-handed. And then we can dump Weaponsmith, you know. It may... Oh, okay. Two-handed mainly benefits red because of the... Alright, I just gotta focus in a bit. God, this takes so long to kill these guys. Okay, we did it. Sweet. Alright, I'm going to probably just sprint out of here, I reckon. Yes! Okay. Didn't like doing that, but... Ooh, alright. Little breather. So Beveridge, now when in the normal world summer is ending, autumn starts really soon, is spring coming soon on your server? Yeah, I think so, right? I always honestly, I confuse around autumn and spring all the time. I'm like this, I have a seasonal dyslexia. But whatever is, yeah, the opposite, right? You could definitely kill them a lot faster if you knew the optimal bear rotation. Yeah, I mean, but you know, I'm not a pro. That was enough though. Hardcore quest though, this one. Exactly, Ramen. Exactly. Right claw one slap, left claw the other slap, slide to the left, slide to the right. Yeah, exactly. That I can remember. That's the only rotation I'm ever going to remember. Everyone clap your paws, yeah. Ooh. Now this part of the Trollshaws always really confuses me. Can we actually get around there? I think we can, right? Music. Should we do this one? Let's do this as well, actually. Why not? I always remember it as the wet winter is bringing in the lush springs, and it gets too hot during summer, and then the trees lose all their leaves during autumn in preparation for the next winter. Ah, true. It's a good way of remembering it. It's one of those things where if I actually figured out a way of remembering it, I probably would remember it. It's like one of those things you just like lazy about remembering. Like, it's so bad. I think it confuses me more as well with the whole like fall and autumn thing. Which is that's right? Fall is autumn, yeah. It's not the other way around. Fall isn't spring, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, good. There you go. It's 1 point, Bev. Because the leaves fall down. True. Wow, yeah. That's probably how I should remember it, to be honest. Should remember it like leaves fall down, and then I translate that to autumn. And then I'm like, ah, okay, right. It's a bit of a tedious way of doing it. Summer is hellish here. I hate it, especially as my house isn't insulated with crap air conditioning. Yeah. Classic Australian households. That's what my brain does. There you go. True. Sometimes you just have the funny ways with that, you know. It's like, you know, you just it sticks. Makes sense. Oh, well, I think I realize we're not going to make it to level 40 before the end of stream, but I am going to keep pushing out for a bit longer. Maybe, I don't know, who knows. Ooh. Oh, that's great. We just got Deeds of the Wilderness. It's actually so good that we've just been doing random quests around here. Ooh, okay, see, here's a perfect example of like, hey, look, perfect, beautiful dwarf iron. Wah! That's a fall to your death. Nope. Jeez, where are we? Where are we? I've got myself... This is why I don't like the Trollshaws. I've got myself lost up high on a cliff. Ah! Can I go down there? Surely I can go down there. Okay. Let's, I don't want to pull any mobs, so... Has your fidelity progressed much? Yeah, it has, because I just popped it in and we got like a couple of points. Yeah, it's on 4 and I swapped it out. Which is nice. I'm not sure if it's worth us like leveling Zeal first or like evening and more out. I don't really know. Yeah, not really sure what is more optimal. Right now, where I am at, we're in Fake Fall. And it was 100 Fahrenheit 2 weeks ago, 6 Fahrenheit now, next week. It's going to say about 100. I wish I knew what that meant, but like, because we're in Celsius, like, I, for the life of me, can't translate into Fahrenheit. But 100 Fahrenheit, is that like around like 40 degrees Celsius? I think so. Maybe. Fahrenheit is 38. Well, there you go. Pretty close. Yeah, we had fake spring recently. Yeah, yep. Yeah, we definitely did as well, didn't we? Just that little bit of nice days and then back to the cold for a bit. And 60 is 15.5. Yeah, okay. Yep. 60% is, yep. That's a big jump. Yeah, actually, that is a big jump. I was just absorbing that, trying to think, like... It is. Sorry, I'm American brain? No, it's all good. It's like, yeah. It's just annoying, isn't it? Like, when you're communicating that stuff, and it's like... My brain is tuned into Celsius just like your brain is tuned into Fahrenheit, you know? So it's like a language barrier, really. You know, it's like trying to... Yeah. Big crawlers. I won't worry too much about that. Yeah, I get the 4 seasons in 1 week. It sucks. That's funny. Down here in Victoria, like Australia, and I'm sure in other places in Australia as well, there's a classic joke that's like we get 4 seasons in one day. Because it will be it will be like super sunny and then, you know, like autumny and then it just torrential storms out of nowhere and then like, you know, nice and springy afterwards with a drizzle of rain. Like it's like yeah, I know what you mean. These guys are all hardcore as I just realized. Where are we going? I think we're going into bad territory. I don't think we can go this way. I think I might have to go around. It has snowed, and by the end of the week, it would be warm enough to not wear a jacket. Yeah, wow. Yeah, when it snows here, it's just for like a day or two as well. It's like really, it's quite rare to happen, and normally only happens up sort of in the mountainous areas. Oh my god, there's a lot of evil dudes here. I think I've got to go down into the valley. It's getting so lost around here. I think we're just going back where we came from. God, alright, well, that's alright though. Maybe we have to go up the other side. I think we get it here because north is like hot deserts that we get weather from, and south is Antarctica, which we also get weather from. Yeah, yep. So we can get like a change, like a cool change that just shifts the temperatures so much. Like we get the sort of coming up from Antarctica or like vice versa from sort of Northern Territory and like from the middle of Australia. Hmm. Okay, here we go. I think we're going the right way now. Oh. Maybe not. I just came back to full circle. I just was there. Oh my god. This place. Okay. You're gonna attack me, aren't you, buddy? Let's just get on my horse. The amount of damage they do to me when I'm in human form. Like, look at that. Just one little whack. That's 5-10% of my health right there. Oh, look where we are. We get out of combat. Okay. Gotta do a slow walk into here. It's the trolls. It's Bilbo's trolls. That's so cool. I love this. It's pretty funny after just being so lost in the Trollshaws and then just finding this. Wow. I feel like I need to get a clip for the intro for this actually. There's like too much happening though. So what would it look like? Maybe I can get it there good enough. Alright, let's try this. I've just got to turn my camera off for a second while I do this, because, doop, 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 turn that off, turn that off. Little behind the scenes for our YouTube. Yeah, that didn't really work. Alright. That's good enough. There you go, a little bit of behind the scenes of how I make the intros for the YouTube videos. I'll get that because I'm definitely not coming back into this area. Everything's all good, right? Did turn it all back on? Yeah. I just realized it's like the follower count like isn't there. Just bear with me for a second. I'm just checking why that's not. Aha. There you go, fixed it. Weird. Cool. So, okay, so we found the trolls. I think we've got to go up and around. What is this? I have not found this before. Is this like the troll cave? Oh, I bet you this is the cave that they find in The Hobbit when they find like the troll stash and stuff. Yeah, I'm also missing reading chat as well. I think you're getting lost because it's late. Yeah, I am. Yeah, it definitely doesn't help. I forget that most of Victoria is slightly further south in latitude compared to Adelaide, so you guys get cold enough for some snow. Yeah, true, actually. Yeah. Yeah, I forget about that as well. Because a lot of New South Wales is almost in line with Adelaide. Yeah, it's like a rare occurrence snow, which is really nice though. It's nice when it happens. Oh man, where is this cave? I'm just dodging all these like hard mobs here, like jeez. Wood trolls, they're hard as well. Alright. We're getting into like fellowship territory up here.
Greetings to you.
Where is this cave? Up here? Surely, come on. Music doesn't help. There's a cave. Okay. Alright. Next cave. Let's go. Wouldn't mind just avoiding some of these guys. They are lower level, so I think we can. That's alright. We go up. Assume we have to go up. Ooh, what's happening there? Come on, turn around. Turn around, go the other way. I just don't really want to have to fight two at a time. I know I'm being a little bit of a scared boy here, but it's too late to be making silly mistakes. And they're gonna knock me back as well. Didn't mean to use that ability. Did not want to use that. It takes so long. Oh, he's totally gonna come down before that. I got an idea actually. Come with me, sir. We will fight at the entrance. That's better. We probably could just take on two of them with all our heals, but yeah, I just prefer not to. We don't want to waste too much time as well, actually. But we know we can do the run out. Just heal through it all. Cool. And let's head up here. Okay. Now where is the guy that was just roaming? There he is. I'll wait here for him. How can I push my DPS a bit more? I feel like I probably just want to use Thrash more, right? Imagine that's actually a really good way of doing things. It seems to stack up damage quite a lot. Making sure my like dots on him. I'm probably overusing heals and other things as well. Do I have any defensive things on? Because I had like lots of scroll things I got out of a cache I could just use. Yeah, I should use these. Yeah, that would just help a little bit. Making sure, I know this is really annoying probably looking at my character from this angle, but I'm making sure I'm just facing the wall. I could do this probably, but mostly just thrash skill and repeat. Yeah, true. Just like constantly keeping up that, like, that's kind of what I normally do. I'm just spamming 2 I'm spamming 2 and then clicking on all my other things. And I am a bit of a mouse clicker when it comes to skills as well. I've just gotten used to that, like on the Bjorning as well. I haven't really set up too many hotkey things. I've mainly just got it set up for like all my heals and stuff and like when I need to. But everything else, it's just kind of click, click, click. This is a big ominous cave. The main improvement you could probably make is use Vicious Claws to cut the longer animations. Since Vicious Claws also does good damage. Ah, yeah, true. Because it's an instant cast, isn't it? Yeah, yep. That's a good point. Like an instant ability. And I do have that on one of my mouse keys, these two. I don't really need Vigilant or Raw. I think I mainly had it for a range pull. But, yeah, that's a good one. I guess I'm normally cautious of saving it for interrupts, but when I don't need to use interrupts, it's a good thing to use. Usually cut bees. Oh, okay. Because fast skills can kind of like cancel animation. Or immediate, right? Because bees is just fast. But immediate just instantly does it. It doesn't do it on like a game tick or anything like that, imagine. I hate that we have to get out of bear form to do this though. What? Intermediate means it will cut as soon as you press it, yeah, and most other things are on like game ticks. Or it will like wait like for the next like game tick or whatever, I imagine. If I was a hobbit, my name would be Curdle Boringville. Curdle Boringville. Wow. Alright. Off we go, guys. Ready for this? Whee! See you later, trolls. I'm out of here. Alright. Oh, okay. One more to go, guys, and we can get the hell out of this deep Trollshaws. Usually we'll wait for an animation of a previous skill to end. Right, okay, yeah. Yeah, I have seen that with, like, on other classes. I know about that, like, immediate sort of thing. Ignore the fact my name is a hobbit's name. Yeah. I was trying to think like what would be it, like, because Boringville feels like almost like a human name, you know, it's too simple. It'd be like Borlington Villas or something. Bergenwert. God. Sounds like a German name or something. And then double tapping Vicious Claws will slightly cut its own animation. Ah. As long as you're not too slow or too fast. Double tapping it. Alright, that's interesting. Am I gonna have to actually run through here? Holy shit. really making me go in here. There you go. Yeah, I think you're right approaching it from the other way. We went through the risky territory to get there. God. But I'm just glad we're here, to be honest. We'll reapply that once we get in there. We have to be careful that there's going to be one of these as soon as we get out as well. We do it here? Where can we do it? Do I have to, like, remove the effect, maybe? Oh my god, where do we do it? Or do we need to wait? It's slightly further in. Yeah, geez, that's like... It's pretty brutal, though, if it is. Oh, it's here. Well, that's where it activates, but... we can't reactivate it. I might just have to wait for it to go away. Like, 4 minutes might be enough, but I don't really want to risk just losing that buff mid-combat, so... I might just wait until it expires. We can do some inventory management, actually, while we're waiting. And sell some things. Because it's getting full. I might just sell all this stuff, honestly. Yeah. That. We should use some pork chops, why not? I should actually be saving scholar stuff if I am going to go scholar in the future. Ooh. Well, that's the last of me iced coffee. That's lasted well into the night, though. Oh. Hello there, sir. Maybe we can go through together. I'm still gonna wait though. And maybe I can just follow him. I mean, what? Why not, right? We can team up. He's just one-shotting these dudes. Ah, true. God, it's like the worst timing. Because, like, I could still kind of get stuck if I, like... A minute, 2 minutes, ooh. Alright, as soon as it gets to a minute, I'm gonna, like, run and leave. But just in case... I know this is so bad, but like, I don't really care. Is this the deepest chamber? Yes, it is. Thank you, my friend. Wait, thank. Alright, cool. Well, that just saved us a bit of time, because we knew we could get through there. Oh. Well, what a nice coincidence. I'm okay with unplanned things like that happening. Just don't like the idea of planning to do stuff like that, but... I do love that in LOTRO how you can just tag mobs and like both get credit and stuff like that. Like a lot of MMOs don't have that. But you can just kind of join in on kills. Alright, let's get the hell out of here, guys. Jeez. I'm just glad to be out of here, honestly. Get away from these creepy sound effects. Ah. This is my heart. Lovely. Yeah, it's somewhat abusable by multi-boxes, but not enough to warrant making it less convenient for players instantly tagging. Yeah, fair point. And I guess that's the upside and the downsides that you have to kind of just like weigh up. But yeah, I think ultimately it's a better choice. And like multi-boxes, you know, aren't like you're not allowed to multi-box anyway, right? I think you're maybe allowed with like 2 people or 3 people or something, but more than that you're not. I can't remember. Don't quote me on that, because I'm not sure. Multi-boxing is allowed if it's not griefing or exploiting, I think. Yeah, I think they've like, it's like okay. I remember looking into it a bit because I was kind of curious. I think I saw a multi-boxer one time and I was like, oh, I wonder if that's allowed. But I think it's a number. I think it can't be more than like 3 or something, because then it's like counting is kind of like exploiting and griefing, because it's like can be insanely like, you know, immersion breaking. But I've seen people multi-box around gyms and they didn't care. Yeah, true. Yeah, it's a small MMO as well, so I'm sure that they don't want to like remove a player that's paying for like essentially like, you know, 10 accounts or something. But I like that at least if it's not exploiting and griefing, you know.
What do you need?
Ah, you've done as I asked, huge Jackman, and for that I'm grateful. Nay, do not frown so. Had you not searched the caves, we could never be sure that the Nazgul was not hiding within, waiting for his time to strike anew. Now we have eliminated some of his possible hiding places, and for that we should be pleased. I will take Glorfindel's barrel and return it to him. For you, I have another avenue of inquiry, and that could be this one will bear fruit. Will bear fruit. Ooh, a little bit of a pun there he made. Cheeky. Oh yeah. Damage to troll kind as well. And we leveled up. Yes. Oh, we can get legendary books now, right? To get legendary deeds. Yes. Level 39. They don't like using software to copy inputs across multiple game instances, but if you just had 11 characters following one, I don't think they care much. Yeah, okay. Yep, sure. Yeah, because like software stuff gets a bit weird. While you're searching the Stone Troll caves, a productive search, do not be dismayed that you did not reveal the Nazgul's location. I received word from Beveridge in South Trollshaws. My brother dispatched him to watch over the land south of the road, and it seems that duty is being rewarded. Beveridge has reported seeing one of the wandering Anodrim. If this is so, older and wiser eyes than our own may have seen the passing of the Nazgul and could tell us much. Travel west along the road that runs through the South Trollshaws. Barashan has scouts along the road, and one of them can direct you to his camp. Barashan can tell you where to find our wayward Nodrum. Nodrum? What is a Nodrum? It's like an elf word for something, maybe. I feel like it's like a wizard or something, isn't it? Megradoc. It was worth it for the level. Yeah, that felt well earned. I think we want this one and this one. Nice. Now we're dual swords as well. Ooh. Ooh. Is it an ent? Maybe it is an ent. Yeah. Might be like the elvish word for ent. So we're gonna go over there to Brashan's camp.
What can I do for you?
You gained 1 class trait. Sweet. The Google overview says they don't even mind using software if it's just for RP purposes, like bands or dancing groups. Yeah, okay, true. Yeah, because I guess like if they laid down the law with that, with rules, a lot of things that people do, like you're saying, like the bands and dancing groups would become like not allowed. So I guess they just have to kind of more focus on like the griefing component, which is cool. It's good. I love the bands in LOTRO Hat. So good. We haven't seen them as often, like going through Bree, but I don't really know where the popular places are apart from Bree. But when our first couple of streams we went through, it was actually hilarious because I went through and we listened to like 4 songs they played, and then I uploaded it to YouTube, and then the video got demonetized, obviously, because it was like songs that were monetizable. And I was like, oh my god. Duh. I mean, it doesn't matter because we're not actually monetized there yet anyway, but it was just funny.
How can I be of service?
There's definitely been times they forgot the tagging system works and added landscape mods with rare drops. Oh, really? Wow. Yeah, they often play copyrighted music. Yeah. Yeah, that was like Johnny Cash stuff, and you know, like, yeah, lots. They all got copyright, every single song as well. It was funny as. And I was also like singing along. I've long believed that the Onodrim of legend have walked among the wooded areas of the Trollshaws, but I've never seen one for myself until now. As I climbed the high moor towards Imladris to bear messages from Rochwin and Elflak, Elflank, a curious mood took hold of me. I strayed from my path, walking south down a great slope into the Valley of the Giants. From a great distance I beheld one of the Onodrim standing like a mighty tree, its leaves turning to red. As I watched, it turned and slowly moved behind a great boulder and was lost to my view. Yes, so we are looking for an ent. Ooh. There was a mob in one area that had a half-hour respawn. People multi-boxed it with 12 accounts to get 12 items to drop. Wow. Yeah, I've encountered... I remember I found this myself, like, early on, but there's the sort of Cargill up in, like, Himbar, I think, up there, that has some awesome things on its drop table. I remember when I was younger discovering that. I think it has, like, probably, like, a 10-minute respawn time of that one. But that has some awesome loot on it, and I remember finding out that as a kid and being just like, oh my god, and just sitting there and like just killing it over and over again. There's some really random things like that, isn't there? Like random dudes that have like crazy drop tables. Oh, so we've got to go up to there now. Oh, well, we'll probably jump off soon, actually. It's starting to fade a little bit. Ooh, yeah.
What can I do for you?
It's that time of the night. Can we get there? Let's Trollshaws. It would be kind of cool just to maybe try to finish this book quest if we can. Thorin had. Let's go there and we'll run up. Well, yeah, it's been a really nice stream, guys. Hanging out as well. We're going to be taking a little break over the weekend, so I probably won't be back until Monday. Just to catch up on some things for the YouTube and get ahead of some videos. We do multi-stream to YouTube and Twitch, and if you are interested in catching up on the series, I upload it all over to YouTube as well as like other streams we do.
What do you
And other shorts and things like that as well. But yeah, if you're interested in catching up on some stuff while I'm away over the weekend, that's the YouTube is there. But yeah, it's been a great stream. I wanted to just stream like a little bit longer because we're having a bit of a break, so I can get ahead of everything. Probably do some more variety next week. Maybe play some more Age Mythology. I was mentioning this earlier, I do really want to play some No Man's Sky, even just to like kind of, just as a little stream of like touching base with the game and seeing what new updates are about. A new update just came out that has like interior ship designing and like all this awesome stuff, just heaps of systems. And I'm really curious to kind of jump in and just have a look at what's happened to that game and all the new things. Because it's been a while. I'm not sure when we'll do that. And I want to keep playing through the Age of Mythology campaign. We just kind of got up to like midway through the Egyptian portion of it. So yeah, a bit different from LOTRO, but it's nice to kind of change it up a little bit. But we are getting into some really fun territory with LOTRO, so I'm definitely going to just be addicted to playing once we get to 40 and we're doing all these areas, and then we're going to be getting into Moria and stuff, so it's like, yeah, I won't be able to hold myself back from wanting to just do more LOTRO. Alright, we'll probably go up and do this quest and then go back. This harp music is like making me fall asleep. It's like I'm getting sung lullabies. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, we found the ninth rider. There he is. He didn't get washed away. Oh, you kind of got me there, man. It's getting to that time of the night. Oh. Man. Well, I gotta keep going up the hill. Roll. What? That is hilarious. Goodbye. See ya. That is the most canon thing ever, right there. The Nazgul getting washed down the river. That's awesome, man. Oh, man. I love how you figure out stuff like that. Like, goddamn. Rich platinum. Okay, gotta be kind of careful running up here. There's a lot of big slopes. I feel like this little area up here is the vibes of what we're going to be dealing with in Moria. Just with all of the big areas. Lots of tall climbs and that sort of thing. Did I say Angmar? I meant Moria. Maybe it, I'm not sure. I guess they're both kind of like that actually. Angmar's pretty flat though. But I was, yeah, I'm thinking about Moria, like the big sort of big stairs and that sort of thing.
You may be of service to me.
I guess there's like all these quests we can do.
Greetings, friend. Will you lend me your ear?
Oh wait, sorry, I'm tired too. Yeah. Yeah, it's that time of the night. I'm wondering if I just wait here.
You may be of service to me.
Because I kind of want to do some of these quests.
Greetings, friend. Will you lend me your ear?
May as well just pick them up.
You may be of service to me. Greetings, friend.
Let's just pick
Will you
them
lend
up.
me your ear? You may be of service to me. Greetings, friend.
Greetings,
Will you lend me
friends.
your
You
ear?
may be. Greetings, friend. Lend me your ear.
Won't you spare a moment of your time? Greetings, friend.
It's all like
Lend me your
around
ear.
here. Okay. Let's run up and turn in the book quest anyway. Well, we did pretty well. Level 39. We did incredibly well, really. We're doing a lot of filler sort of quests there as well. Yeah. We're in dragon territory now. Oh, you're gonna move for me? Thank you. Oh, that's very kind of you, Worm. Oh, how kind. How kind. I was getting in bear form ready to take him down. Are we gonna have to fight this guy? I think so. Giant belly. Onodrim. The Onodrim stares at you with expressionless eyes. Its bark-like skin is coated with corruption and its mouth opens and closes soundlessly. Suddenly, the deep wells of its eyes ripple with anger. No! Don't do it! Ah, you got a cheeky little buff there. I haven't seen one of them for a while. We've been pretty... Actually, we've been super lucky, I just realized. We didn't get a single one of those eye buffs in all of those trolls. Like, we know how to get rid of it, but we also could have got the ISR, and I don't think we did that whole time. Damn, like, that is actually really lucky. Alright, so we've done that. This is a pretty cool place. It's like the Giant's Valley. God, I hate it when I'm in Wanderlust. I can't use any skills. I have to swap back and forward. I don't know, is there any way to just go out of Wanderlust? Because every time I'm in it, I can't cast any of my abilities, and then, or do I just do bear form? Oh, I just do bear form. Okay, okay. Alright, it's like I'm just dumb. God. Yeah, just go straight back to bear form. Yeah. It's just because Q's my, like, switch between forms in my brain, so it's like pressing Q, but it puts me into human and then back. I just gotta remember that I just have to go straight into bear form. That was a bit dicey. Is it only available for on-level mobs? Yeah, true. That could actually be it. And all those guys were like level 35 and stuff. That is probably it, actually. Or around your level. And I guess because they were like, oh, my voice. Because they were like light blue, like turquoise. All right.
Greetings to you.
Illidan is over at Thornhat. That mount was like he was going towards the edge. I don't really trust these stable master mounts sometimes. I don't know. I feel like sometimes they get bugged and get stuck on things sometimes. I think I have died in the past, just rarely. I don't know. Callum Hammerhand, Fearsome Fists, Defender. Nice.
What do you need?
Come this way, friend. Okay. The Onod attacked you. The tree herders of old were peaceful and more wants to stand unnoticed among the trees than treat with strangers, with peace or violence. I do not know the meaning of these signs, huge jacked man. Our problems may be more far-reaching than I supposed. You are fortunate. The creature which you face could not have been a true Onod. You could not possibly have faced the might of one of the old ones. Nor would you have to. The Nodrum are friendly to the free peoples on the rare occasion their paths meet. Great forests are less travelled now than they were in the days past, and few now ever see one of the great tree herds. A small company of elves from Mirkwood came to Lamladris to consult with my father. Perhaps one of them will know what manner of creature you faced. Speak with my father to arrange an audience. Cool. I think that's like toward this. We might be at the end of this sort of like book quest line. So, God. Ugh.
What do you need?
Well, let's go back to Rivendell and we're going to end it there for the night. Or the day, wherever you are. Oh, I just went somewhere random.
What do you need?
Rivendell Stables. Weekend, Dante. Yeah, grats. When you want to start Discord, I'm not sure. I've got to figure it all out. It's mainly I just got to put it all together and I've got to set up like rule stuff and moderation stuff. There's a whole lot of stuff I have to do before I can just start it. Like, if I want to make like a public Discord. Yeah. So I just got to spend a while like figuring that all out and what I want to actually put in there and stuff. So it's managed and I can just start it and leave it and we don't have to worry about it, you know? God, my voice keeps breaking. Like, it's getting to the end of the night. But yeah, it would be cool to get that started up. Now that we've had some people show some interest, and we'll start small and then we'll build it up, you know, as well over time based on what people want and what people need, sort of thing. But But yeah, I just need to set up like a baseline, like rules, and like, you know how you have like the sort of onboarding for Discord where you like, when you join, you go through like sort of, yeah, accept this, do this, whatever. I wanted to hit the gym today, but I feel so wasted. Yeah. It is Friday, I mean. And it's raining outside. True. Go dance in the rain. Or it's just me wanted to play LOTRO, yeah. Ah. Wow. What a beautiful, that's beautiful, Death. I didn't know you were I didn't know the Dark Lord Sauron was so into like pretty colors and rainbows. Oh. La 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 la. I've got to give him. Surely I can type this without chat? Wait, what? I feel like you can't type in. You mustn't be able to type in chat when your eyes off. I request to pass into the halls of Imladris, O Death, Dark Lord. Oh. Will you bid me pass? Thank you, my good sir. Beautiful. That was very beautiful. Crazy how it's raining at the same time on opposite sides of the world. Yeah, true. Oh yeah, get that in you. Yeah. And I need to cook. I needed to cook today ASAP for 4 days. Oh, my daily tasks. True. Meal prep. Go go go. God, it's always so fun. Like end of the week on a Friday, and you're like, freedom. Oh, but also now I have to do all the things that I had planned for the weekend. I feel that. Yeah, I feel that from when I was working a lot. Well, that's what's kind of like now, though, isn't it? I have my break over the weekend now. This weekend, at least. The aid of Mirkwood. I'm glad you so ably served my sons, huge jackman. I feel that you are close to locating the Nazgul that escaped the raging waters of the Bruin. And yet more evil reveals themselves. The elves of Mirkwood have encountered such evil before. My son was right to send you to me. Speak to Legolas, son of Thranduil. Thranduil, yeah, in one of my great guest rooms along the road that winds up the southern slope of the Vale of Imladris. He has been often in thought while he remains here, and may be able to help you find and defeat the source of the evil. Right, so Legolas is still here. Turning to the north. We could just leave that quest for now. I'll pick it up, but we might just like not turn it in yet. I guess we go turn it in. I get to talk to all the Fellowship now, don't I? Yeah. Because this is when they're here, right? I was just thinking, I thought they'd already actually left at this point in the book, but I guess they are still here. Dude, I feel like if I could turn my life into some RPG simulator where I get XP for everything I do, everything would be easier to do. I feel that as well, man. I feel that as well. It's kind of why I love doing like the content creating and the streaming and stuff, because it is a bit like that, you know. I put out a video and I get some views and likes, and it's like little bits of XP, like, ooh, that did well, that was cool, and little, you know, little nice feels. Yeah, you haven't done the quest where they leave, true. Because is that one of the book quest parts when they leave? I guess we're just going to go a bit longer. I kind of just want to get to the end of this, the book. I don't know what I'm setting myself up for, but... Have a great weekend, Dante. Really appreciate you hanging out. Stay well, and I'll see you next week probably. But really, yeah, enjoy it. There's a relatively long quest instance from Legolas here, is there? Oh, you know, I know the one you're talking about where you gotta like run through the whole area. Yeah. I might just stop here once we get in here. Because I'm getting really tired. Oh god. I'm getting tired. We'll go in and we'll talk to him. Yeah, I remember that one now with all the wood trolls. Hail to you, huge jacked man. If you did not bring such dire news, I would greet you more heartily. But your tidings are troubling. We of Mirkwood have indeed encountered these creatures before, but it is not something I expected to see again. A tribe of trolls once lived in Dongul Dua, and we who fought them called these creatures wood trolls. Once they were wandering individual creatures, loath to unite or even live near their fellows. At Dongul Dua, however, something caused them to join together. A king was raised among them, and he unified the wood trolls into a terrible force. My father sent many warriors to defeat the wood trolls, and it was done. I believe something has once again united the wood trolls of the Trollshaws, huge jackman. This place is far from Mirkwood. My father's warriors will not avail us.
Might you spare a moment of your
Cool.
time?
Alright. Well, we're going to accept that quest, and leave it here, I reckon. With some very pretty music, hanging out with Legolas and Gimli, where they are, doing their thing. Aragorn's over there. Trying to get like slightly out of the light because it's a bit wild. Let's have a look as well who's on. See. Alright. Sending you guys over there. I hope everyone is well and stays well. We'll be having a little break over the weekend, but I will see you all next week. Well, I hope you all have a really good one, guys. Peace out. Bye. Bye, 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 bye.